A young mother shops in Walmart with her baby wrapped in a plastic bag while is freezing cold. Check this out.
An update about the Walmart mother that brought her baby wearing only diapers in freezing weather. And when confronted, she twerked. She has been charged with child neglect and facing up to 6 years in jail. 26 years old Cambria Darby is now behind bars. She was apprehended at Walmart car park after shoppers called authorities on her. The 2-year-old was still freezing and shaking even after another shopper bought him pants, shirt, and a jacket. The mom was also seen chucking frozen bag at him. The mother was placed in custody and charged with child neglect, and her toddler was secured in a warm police unit. First responders evaluated the child's condition, and Child Protective Services responded and ultimately released the child to an approved relative, along with his other 2 siblings. And the Walmart worker that interfered and shared the encounter on social media is still fired by Walmart. But people have donated to her around $29,000. But what do you think about this? And will the child be in better hands now with the relative? Make sure to like and follow to stay updated on this case.
What do you think of that? Put it in the comments. Okay, first of all, this kind of stuff happens across the board. Black, white, Asian, Latino. This happens across the board. This is not a black single mother issue. This is a single mother issue. This also happens to both boys and girls, but it seems to happen to the boys quite a bit more often. But what's glaringly obvious is that not everybody should be a parent. Everybody should not become a parent. This young lady, she's 26 years old. You can't say that she's young and dumb, right? We don't do that young and dumb thing, that excuse that women like to use. Oh, I was just young and dumb. No, you wasn't. You was just young and you didn't care. You didn't give a damn. Women need structure and guidance. And when you let them make their own choices, when you leave them to their own devices, add to that a poor upbringing, this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. But the moment we point it out, we wrong. Well, I'm going to always be wrong then, because I'm going to always point it out. Ladies, don't let this be you. Don't let this be you. This whole baby mama culture thing that's been popularized over the last 2 decades. Marry before you carry. There needs to be a man in the house, because if she had a man and she don't have one, this would not happen. She would not have lost her child. That child would have been safe and sound, and this would not be on the news. Shout out to that lady right there. You know, she lost her job. That's the woman that she interfered. But she shared the video, and Walmart fired her. They did a GoFundMe for her. She got about 30 grand. Shout out to that young lady. You know, I have the response video the mother made for the Walmart employee. I'm gonna play that for you guys real quick. Where's that sucker at? Let's see.
I did just want to say, first of all, you wasn't helping with a thing. You didn't help with a thing. You actually made stuff worse. First of all, you have a child that's dead. Rest in peace to your baby. I pray that God can have you with more kids, which I'm sure he will. He'll definitely bless you with.
She's talking to the Walmart girl who turned her in.
So as a mother, you should know what it feels like to have your kids away from you, have your children taken away from you. So right now, I lost 10 pounds currently because my kids are gone from me. I haven't seen my kids. I see them now under certain restrictions. But like my son, he doesn't understand why. Like he need therapy now. He can't understand why I'm gone. Like in the public, it's too much going on in the public right now. I can't even take him to Chuck E. Cheese under super.
Sis, your son is 2. What do you mean he can't see why he's going to therapy right now? He's probably enjoying therapy. He's 2. He's 2 years old. You see what I mean? By the wrong. Anyways, let's continue.
I wanted to anywhere because people, I'm getting like harassments and things like that. So that's what's going on with that situation. I really feel bad for my baby. I play with my ear when I'm thinking about a lot of stuff, and every time I see him, he's like doing the same. You know, he's mama's child. He does the same thing, and I'm like, baby, like it's gonna be all right, you know, and stuff like that. Like I just really can't explain to him for real. He's only 4 years old, so that's with that. I know a lot of y'all want to know that baby must be living in horrible living conditions. Horrible. If he's treated like that here, I wonder how he's treated at home. This is a period time, a decimal of what. That's nothing. That's like baby.
Don't show us
like
a couple trucks
nothing.
in a half furnished apartment that's probably not
VIP
yours.
to see Disney, VIP to see Blippi. They met this man. They met.
Stop it. We saw the video, sis.
They do. I do a lot of different activities with my kids. Indoor water parks. I do arts and crafts with my kids. I don't give my kids melatonin. You know, I'm not saying against the people that do, but I don't do that. You know, I do everything. I read my kids books. Let them run around. I let my kids do a lot. I do a lot of every holiday I decorate for them. Just like as y'all can see, it's decorated in here now, which it was decorated before they even left. So like, yeah. My kids believe in Cupid, everything else, like I stated before in my Facebook post, which I'm gonna put my page back up, but I just kind of got off of there for a little bit. So it's nothing how y'all try to say horrible living conditions. Never that. Never, ever that. So that's that about that. My biggest thing right now though, it's the false allegations that's out there about me. Not a bad mama, never been a bad mama.
Good gracious.
My main thing really, honestly, is just I miss my kids. Like I said, I lost 10 pounds already.
So they didn't took all the kids. She had more than that one.
Now I do stuff like that. My baby, he misses.
Let me just stop it right there. That video goes for a while. You hear the smoke detector in her apartment and wherever she's at? That lets us know no man is around. That's an automatic indicator. Ain't no man around. When people talk about black culture, this is what they're talking about because this is what a lot of people see. When older women talk about young women haven't developed yet, this is what the older sisters is talking about. This woman is upset with her for intervening in her parental neglect. She's mad at her, saying that she's ruined everything. You see what I mean? When how people, there's no account. This is what we talk about when we say no accountability. She's mad at the other woman for her doing what she did and the consequences thereof. What do we learn here, ladies and gentlemen? Parenthood is not for everybody. And if you're gonna be a parent, do it, ladies, with a solid father around. You'll avoid pitfalls like this. drastically. I'm curious to hear what you guys' thoughts are. I wonder if I should. I'll play a little bit more of that last video, and then we'll check out from there. Where's that? There we go.
I did just want to say, first of all, never that. So that's that about that. My biggest thing is my kids. Like I said, I done lost 10 pounds already. I couldn't really eat like I'm chewing gum now. I'll do stuff like that. My baby, he misses me, and my biggest thing right now, I'm gonna make a GoFundMe for gas because I'm under. I don't really want to talk about the case too much, but I can't see my kids under like strict restrictions. I want to raise money for gas for that to make sure I can see my babies and for indoor activities because right now we're not even in a safe space to even go to places. We can't even go nowhere publicly. Like, you really ruined a lot of stuff, man. Like, for real, but if it was actually done from a good...
No, sister, she didn't ruin nothing. You ruined a lot of stuff, ma'am. Everybody like this video, subscribe to the channel, join the army, share it. Join the army, srarmy.com, where we take lives to the next level. I'm Mr. Shannon. I hope you learned something. I'm just trying to save you some heartache, headache, money, and time.
Heart, you know, the Bible says that you want to do stuff, you know, those who, when you do good deeds, you give to the needy, blah, blah. I'm not needy, by the way, but you give to the needy, you don't do it, you know, like, hey, look at me, like how the hypocrites would do. You actually, you know, you do it in private, you know, to your Father that is, because you're doing it for public, it's for people that can see. You need to do it to your Father that is unseen. But don't believe, I saw your GoFundMe. You have received your reward in full, as the Bible states. But I'm telling you, ma'am,